What's up, guys? Trail here, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your second stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Wednesday, December the 9th. Hello everyone and happy hump day. We have several exciting stories to share with you today regarding the stimulus package as things are starting to look brighter for stimulus checks at the first of the year. We now have serious negotiations going on regarding the bipartisan stimulus package. We have more lawmakers pushing Congress to include $1,200 stimulus checks in the next stimulus package. We also have great news for those who are on SNAP benefits program with an EBT card. You may be receiving a $600 boost in a few days. And we have Mitch McConnell opening up to supporting a larger stimulus package as more support grows for relief aid for the American people. Now, those are just some of the topics that we are going to cover today. But before we get started, be sure to like this video. If you like this type of content, it definitely helps out a lot as it takes a lot of time to research this information and to provide a scaled down version to share with you guys. Also, if you want to be a part of this community, we would love to have you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Hey guys, and we've had a little change of events regarding the second stimulus package. Right now, Congress is rushing to get a stimulus package completed and signed before benefits expire a day after Christmas. Last week, we had a total of 3 stimulus proposals submitted as an attempt to restart the negotiations. The Democrats introduced a scaled-down version of the HEROES Act. Mitch McConnell submitted the same skinny bill that's been blocked several times in the past, and a group of Democrats and Republicans introduced a bipartisan bill that has been liked by many. The bipartisan stimulus proposal has been receiving much support as time comes to an end to getting something done before Congress leaves for their recess break. The bipartisan proposal was for $906 billion and includes things like money for state and local governments, money for small businesses, money to extend the unemployment benefit extension, and money for schools and virus testing. Now, initially, the majority leader, Mitch McConnell, shot down the proposal as he doesn't want anything above $1 trillion for the next stimulus package. However, as more and more support for this bill was received over the last 72 hours, McConnell is having a change of heart, as McConnell has stated for months that he wouldn't support any bill unless it contained the liability protections for businesses. After much pushback from the Democrats, McConnell stated on Tuesday that he would be open to removing the liability protections in exchange to remove the support for local and state governments. He said he believes the incoming administration is going to ask for another package later, and he is willing to set aside the liability protections for now and include it sometime early next year, emphasizing that Congress cannot leave Washington without passing an economic relief package. McConnell is willing to do whatever it takes to get a bill passed within the next few days. We also have a new stimulus proposal released yesterday by the White House. Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin has submitted a $916 billion proposal, which is a little more than the bipartisan bill's package price tag. The White House introduced this bill that was somewhat different from other proposals. This proposal includes money for state and local governments, which is something that Mnuchin and Pelosi couldn't agree on earlier in the negotiations. It includes a robust liability protections for businesses, schools, and universities, which have been a key priority for Mitch McConnell, but opposed by the Democrats. Now, one problem with this bill that we also saw with the $906 billion bipartisan bill is that it does not include $1,200 stimulus checks. Well, this bill doesn't mention anything about stimulus checks. However, it does mention a $600 direct payment plus an additional $600 payment per child. This could very well be the replacement of stimulus checks, but instead of just a one-time payment per family and then additional payments per child. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy calls this proposal a much better product than the bipartisan bill. He said this bill includes another round of stimulus checks, which is something the bipartisan bill does not include. One thing this bill doesn't include is an extension of the unemployment benefits. The proposal doesn't mention any support for those who are unemployed and or mention the retroactive payments dating back to the expiration of the $600 weekly boost of unemployment benefits that expired at the end of July. Democrats are definitely outraged at leaving out this crucial piece of providing relief aid to targeted individuals who are unemployed. However, the bill's proposal does extend to other expiring unemployment insurance programs, such as the one for the gig workers and the other one for workers who have exhausted their 13 weeks of standard benefits. Those two programs are included in this proposal by the White House. Both Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer called this proposal much progress, but said that it shouldn't be used to obstruct the bipartisan negotiations that are already underway on the proposal from the bipartisan group of lawmakers. In order to fund this bill, Mnuchin said that it will use the $429 billion in unused funds from the CARES Act, as well as $140 billion left over from the PPP or Paycheck Protection Program, which means Congress would only have to approve of an additional $347 billion to cover this stimulus package by the White House. I'm not sure if this proposal will get much traction as the focus is already on the bipartisan package. We will see how this plays out in the next few days. While the discussions around which stimulus package to vote for, more Democrats and Republicans are stepping up their calls for a direct stimulus payment to be included in the next stimulus package. Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont is pushing Congress to include a second round of $1,200 stimulus checks in the next stimulus package. Other Democrats and Republicans are calling for an inclusion of stimulus checks in the bipartisan package, considering that it doesn't mention anything about it currently. Republican Senator Josh Hawley told reporters that he urged President Trump to veto any stimulus package that doesn't include $1,200 stimulus checks. The White House sent a letter to Senate Republicans asking them to pass a stimulus package that would include $600 stimulus checks. It's unclear why the White House is interested in lowering the initial support for the $1,200 stimulus checks. Mnuchin says that this new $916 billion package has the support of President Trump, which will be needed in signing the next stimulus package. But all in all, so far, members of the House and the Senate have been engaged in good faith negotiations and continue to make progress. The bipartisan talks are the best hope for a bipartisan solution, which needs to be made by the end of the week. I will keep you guys posted on any updates that may occur along the way. In other news, we have some amazing news regarding some SNAP food stamp recipients. It is being reported that some recipients will be receiving a $600 boost in SNAP food stamp benefits sometime this month. The DHS, or Department of Human Services, has stated that SNAP recipients with a child will be receiving a $600 boost in food stamps. Now, so far, this is only for people in Rhode Island, and I hope this will trickle to other states as well. But right now, DHS in Rhode Island is honored to offer these one-time additional benefits to families during the holidays. If you live in Rhode Island and you are a recipient of the SNAP benefits program, you will be receiving a one-time payment boost of $600 on your EBT card. Now, Rhode Island's normal EBT payout date is December the 3rd, so you should have already received your normal monthly benefit of SNAP food stamps. The additional $600 boost is expected to show up around December the 11th. In addition, if you are not a recipient and you plan to apply for these SNAP benefits, if you are approved before December the 29th, you will also be eligible for the $600 boost in food stamp benefits. Well, folks, we have had two stimulus packages on the table where one includes $600 stimulus payments and the other one does not include any stimulus payments. Although more lawmakers are pushing for the $1,200 stimulus checks to be included in any stimulus package that is approved. And we also have the additional $600 boost in food stamp benefits offered to those who live in Rhode Island. I think this is some definitely positive news as we continue to hear every day, and hopefully something can be finalized by the end of the week in regards to the second stimulus package. And with that being said, this has been your second stimulus check update news for today. If you found any value in this video, please press the like button for me, as it really helps out the channel. Also, if you want to become a part of this community, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Other than that, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.